Welcome back everybody, and thank you for joining me on another adventure. My name is Yuji, and today we're going to continue playing Kingdoms and Castles. So last time we had actually managed to get in some more housing. We expanded some of the more happiness boosting items, like getting a library in. So we got more housing back here, some of the big places. A library here in the middle, right next to a little festival place, the town center. We had a market in and a bigger stockpile because we kept on having issues with stone. We did quite a bit of an expansion on getting a wall up here all the way around. Hopefully we can get some better defenses in to protect our people. And today we're looking at trying to actually complete the wall. So getting it all the way down here, kind of wrapping it around the stone here. I might actually have to go all the way around it just so that nobody can walk through the tile that the stone is. Or technically, I guess it's not really stone. It's unusable stone, so it's not the actual usable quarried stone. But we'll get that out here around and build it up, get some gates in, and get the towers. One thing I did realize, though, with this drastic expansion is with our job priority, it looks like we don't actually have anybody manning the archery towers or the ballista towers because they're a little bit busy with building. So I'm going to actually take building and make sure to drop it down below these other really valuable things first to ensure that we always have these going. I think I'm going to actually drop marketeers down just below builders. But this way it ensures that I always have people working, gathering food so nobody starves. We also have people working on timber to constantly provide us for building materials. We've got the quarries constantly going. The tax collectors to bring in the money that we need to pay for all the extra stuff like the library and the towers, making sure that we have those up and ready to defend whenever we need them. I don't want to lose the possibility of having doctors when we're getting attacked or doing a drastic expansion because we have the priorities a little bit off. So hopefully this won't be an issue going forward, and let's hop right into it here and get moving again. So last time I did state that I wanted to actually expand all of the infrastructure with the roads and get in a bunch of stone roads. So as soon as we get these walls up and running here and we have less building going on, I'll then kind of exchange that out with some more building. Let's go ahead and check. So we've got food. We lost some to exposure last year. So I might want to actually build another location for food. So as soon as I get the granary up here, I'm going to place it right here on this barren section. That way I can utilize it for storage. I could possibly do it across the street too. I do know that I'm probably going to have to stick a road through the middle somewhere in here, kind of like an outlet road, just so that I can make sure to build everything within here. I'm going to wait till I can actually see the ground again before I make that decision. So, we're going to expand the walls, complete those, make sure I get a gate up, and I'm going to probably want to put towers in here. So that one's going to do pretty well. Archery tower. If I throw an archery tower up on there, will it defend far enough? It's good enough. Got a dragon attack coming in here in 1 year. This is going to be a really close call. Hopefully we can actually fend it off, because it looks like last time we figured out that we actually have to kill the dragon instead of just scaring it away. I wonder if that increases the amount of time it takes for them to come back if we manage to actually kill it. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. Doing fairly well with extra storeroom. All these people are the ones who are working at the storeroom, running back and forth, grabbing everything. We're in pretty good shape. A lot better shape. Let's see. How about 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's get those up and running. Oh, I probably should have waited for the tower. Dun dun dun. Looks like we're also maxed out on beds, so we're going to have to make some more housing spots. Whoops. I want to click on the tree. Let's get rid of these trees. And I'm going to look to actually building in a road that comes around and actually allows me to put in a couple more of these big manors here. Eventually, when we get a little bit tighter on space, which it looks like we're not going to have an issue with that anytime soon, I'll probably get rid of these and place manors in their spot. The reason I want to get rid of the houses is because this only houses 5 people. I get 20 from the space of 4, but these house a total of 25 people. So it's like getting an extra family in there for the same amount of space on the ground. So when I get a little bit more to being spatially constricted, I'll probably expand that. My lord, people visited the kingdom, but none saw fit to stay. I know. I don't have enough homes. I know. Alright, so if we stick that one there, they'll come right out to the street there. How about right here? I think I'm going to put a... Should I? No, I'll cancel that and change that. I'm just trying to figure out which way I want to place it. Where do I want the people to come out their door to? If I make it all the way across, I have 1, 2, and 1, 2, and then, oh, that'll look really weird. So I should have just left it and gone with my instinct. Oh no. Dragon's coming. It's very close. This looks like a baby dragon. Last time I played, there was 2 different kinds of dragons. There's the small one, and then the really big one. Really big one's terrifying. Small one's not so bad. I'm sure that they're going to just get harder later on. Continue to get harder and harder. Oh, great. It's going after the homes. Everybody, stop it. Put out the fire. Doing some good damage on it. That's good. Come on, grab water. Grab water. I'm grabbing water from out here. Fresh water. Grab that water. Put out the fire. Can you do it? Please? No. Rebuild. Awesome. At least we only lost 1 building. We didn't lose too many. Is there another fire over here? I guess there was. Oh, I missed the merchant. Or did I get the merchant last time? I don't know. So much is going on. Let's go with the advice first. It's always good to listen to advice. Sire, it took too long to store our harvest. Okay, we know that's an issue. We know how to resolve that. Good day. And good day. Okay. Nobody wants to mention the dragon? You know, we just had a dragon. Doesn't look... Oh, we did kill it. I missed it. I hope you didn't. But we got 20 excitement right there out of killing the dragon. That's awesome. Okay, so I'm going to try to collect my thoughts on everything that I was doing last time. I know I wanted to put in another tavern. Yes, because we hit the point of overcrowding. And we needed another tavern. So I'm going to put the tavern right here. I think that'll be a nice little spot. Right on the corner junction. I don't think there's any issues with that. Oh, sweet. Our tower over here is getting completed. Get up to the ballista. You can do it. So I try to improve the road right next to our stockpile first, because that's going to be the one that's critical for common use. Making sure that they can go faster on this path until they get over towards the castle and out towards the towers. Make sure that we finish those as quick as possible. So let's... Oh no! I wanted to click on that and figure out what that was, but not quite yet. Okay, do small chunks at a time. Little bit at a time. Because we've got some other things that we want to put in. Ooh, I can do the Great Library. It's such a pretty building. That looks amazing. So does the cathedral. Do I dare to skip just right up to the cathedral? But it's like a requirement for a small town to have a church, a tavern. Those are the basics. We found more people. Awesome. Okay, so let's... I gotta rein in my constant attention span running everywhere. Where is the tavern? I swear I went right by it again. Alright, so we'll throw that there. Where are you guys running around with the food? Oh, you need a spot for that. Okay, let's resolve that now. Let's stick this. We're gonna need it in the future for this area. So we'll put it close to that. That I think will be a good spot for it. Eventually I might actually stick this out further to be able to utilize some more space along this area. But we had to get some defenses up and running. You know what? How much does a gate cost? Let's see if we can get a gate in here. Just to make it so that people can actually get out if they choose. It's a future-proofing thing. We've got 9 years for a dragon attack, and then 1 year after that a Viking attack. Ooh, double down. That is a little brutal. Okay. So, I can put towers right here, which will look really good. Or I can work on the corner spot. I think I am just going to go with 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 there, and how do we want to do this? We want to do archery towers. Stick 2 archery towers up on top. That way they cover that gate very well. And over here, I'm going to leave this space open so we can have a road that kind of goes along the wall. But we have decent coverage here. And, oh, not that one. I want the ballista. Ooh, that's fantastic coverage. I forgot how wide that one was going. Big burst damage or rapid fire small damage. I think the ballistas work a lot better against dragons and later on when we face them, some giant ogres that like to smash all the buildings. But the archery towers seem to be very effective against the little armies that we're going to be facing. So we'll want a mix of both. I want to have good coverage. I want to make sure to protect my people. Don't want nobody to die or be kidnapped again. Took too long to store the harvest. I understand. I have some plans in place. They're being built. There is a resolution. Okay, so I want to continue though. We have a lot of people going back and forth over on this corner. So let's up all of this. Kind of cut it right there before the junction. Got the towers going up. Let's continue more over that wall. Why not? So we do have another stonemason right there. I think I'm going to leave that just slightly outside of the wall though. Ah, winter is coming. It's going to get chilly. Everybody wear some warm clothes. Stay nice and toasty. I'm going to use this line here since I'm kind of blocked and just go all the way across. All the way. Keep going. Keep going. Step by step. I know, this is super exciting. So we're going to want it up to Somewhere around here? Are we going to cut this beforehand and cut across? No, I'm going to loop all the way around. Oop, that wasn't in line to where I wanted. I can cancel that one. Actually, I just realized that this could be a horrible epic mistake. Just because there's going to be so many people now who want to go run and chop lumber. Oh my. Okay, at least we're not building anything else. So, that's not entirely true. We've got the gates up and running. We're working on those. That's okay. What advice do you have for me? Took too long to store the harvest. I feel like I've heard that before. Where have I heard that before? Let's see. Oh, I should make sure that we have enough water coverage. Nope, not even close. Alright, so I want to keep that space for road if I cut through. For now, I think I'm just going to throw a well in here to keep coverage there. But we definitely need some wells in some other places too. We need more coverage. That I think will be critical. So that way we can protect the gates, we can protect the towers, we can protect the dock if need be. This should be a pretty good spot right here. A fire's clapped a manor. No. Wow. Let's rebuild that immediately. That was terrible. I missed that. I am very sorry. How did I miss that? Oops, wrong thing. Want to get a manor in here? I will get the church in. I definitely want to. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm going to leave that. I like that little spot there. I'll just continue to expand. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll need this one gone. How much? We have stone. Let's go one small chunk at a time. Not get too overzealous here. We might actually have trees popping back up here. Nope, it's just out of range. Perfect. That works very well. Dragon attack in 6 years, Vikings in 7. Took too long to store our harvest. Do we need another one out here right away? Or should we replace this with another big one right here? I think having two big ones right next to each other, a little bit of overlapping, kind of seems redundant, but we're having so much right here. A bit of the problem could possibly be just by speed too. There's so many things I want to do, and I can't do it all at once. Work on getting them to and from. That way they can move faster. Little bit by bit. Ooh, merchant. I see you coming in before you even gave me the warning. What do you have in your boat? Ooh, you don't really have anything that I want. That's not good. I'd love to sell you something, but we don't really have a whole lot to sell you sitting in here. Nathan Lamb has died of old age. I think that was a person I mentioned in the very first or second episode. Well, sir, I am sorry that you have fallen. We shall continue on to make this kingdom even greater. Ooh, just enough space for that granary. Let's stick that in there. are we doing again on water? Oh, we were gonna put it right in here, but it already regrew. Do 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 do. Where shall we go? Alright. So are we going to build the road out here? Yes, we are. Just a little bit as a precursor to getting a road around the outside edge. I actually might remove this to keep this just kind of a spare space for now. 'Cause that is definitely getting to be a point where there's way too much going on. Did you see that? There was another person with a huge stack of apples on their head. It's just, look at all that food. Are you just running around? Is this a food parade? You're storing... Whoa, that's way more food than you're supposed to hold. Well, at least we won't go starving. Let us host a festival. Why not? My people deserve it. Have some fun. Party. Get prepared. Get in high spirits. We're going to have a tax soon. But don't worry about that now. Focus on the party. What do we have right now? We have not so good happiness here. What are we missing? Charcoal. Let's see. Are we not producing? Oh, we're not producing enough. Alright, industry. Let's throw up some more charcoal makers. Yes, I'm sure this is a fantastic idea to have so many charcoal makers right next to a bunch of wooden structures and harvesters. It's terrible. You're not done yet. You're still waiting for wood? Really? We have so much wood. What's going on? We're maxed out on space for people again. So, let's go through and start the massive chopping. I'm sorry, forest. You're a beautiful forest. I wish I could keep you. We have a bunch of trees over here. We'll keep some of that. And we'll keep some trees out here too. See, we even have trees right here, and it's so close to the castle. That should be the center of my town. Even though it's like 2 blocks over. It's alright though. It's close enough. Putting all the stuff in here to make people happy. Ooh, that's a lot of wood. How much is that actually? 227 in the one location. That spot's overloaded. Oh. Oh yeah, it is full. People visited. Year 53. But nobody could stay. I know. I think I am going to slip a church in somewhere around here once we can get to that. I think that'll actually be a really good spot for it, because then when I expand out here with the housing and everything, I still have it covered. All those places get that boost. Oh my, stone. Stone again. I gotta complete the wall. We have people coming in to raid us soon. Usually, the raiders come in from the weakest point, so I'm kind of expecting them to come and land over here and push their way up. We got good towers here. They are manned. Soldier skill is at 30%, which is fantastic. Taking their wage, that is fine. Paying them to do the job. Pay them a fair and honest wage. Soldier skill is 8%. So there's a difference in soldier skill because of the fact that these have been around a lot longer. Over time, just like the libraries gain knowledge. Those increase happiness based on the amount of knowledge. the archery and the ballistas gain skill from operating it. So over time, they're going to actually become more skilled, and we'll get bonus damage from them. So it's nice to have them up for a long time. We got to make sure to protect them though, because they can be knocked down, and that's kind of what we want to avoid. That's why I have it behind the gate and some walls. Granted, the wood walls aren't the greatest, but got to start with something. Start small and work your way big. Should be the motto for this entire kingdom. Start small and work your way up. We can do it. Okay, so that is open. Before I get completely distracted and into something else, I got the well in there. I think you all know, watching me, I definitely can get distracted. I think it's kind of a trait of people who play these games. They need to play something that has a lot going on. And it happens. What you doing? Mainette. Well, thank you for planting another tree. You're a Grandmaster Woodcutter, a Grandmaster at Agriculture, and a Journeyman at Stone Cutting. 64 years old, and you have many skills. You are really a Renaissance person. That's a lot of skills. That's awesome. So I didn't get any notification about food this time, but we did lose some to exposure. Eaten by taverns, eaten by homes, plus 16 from bakeries. Happiness is decent. Our churches and libraries are too crowded. We need another library. Where, oh where is my libraries? Where should I stick you? So that coverage is there. I think this will actually be a good spot to set one in here, because I also will need a well over here, and that is not going to hurt me to have a well. Oops. Chop, 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 chop. One more tree. Okay. I also have to get these all cleaned out. Castle, give me a wall. Put wall in there. Chop, chop. Chop you and you. Make a long line. This is gonna take a little bit of time, but it will be glorious. Kind of debating whether or not there is merit in building up towers over here first to make sure that we have some defense as things run in. And honestly, if I can manage to get this section up, I think that's one of the things I want to do, is get some towers right here. I need these 3 spots and I'll make my trifecta. 'Cause everybody knows a triangle is the strongest shape. Yeah, I'm a nerd. Big whoop is what I am. I love it. And I'm comfortable with it. Or, as my niece and nephew would say, I'm weird. I'm definitely weird. Because it's kind of boring to be normal. Why be normal? I like being weird. It's not fun being normal. I just want to be me. And me right now is trying to build a kingdom, but seeing another weird parade. They kind of look like caterpillars when they do that. That's just so strange. I have so many resources at this point though, I could theoretically do a drastic expansion. So there's my 5 there. Was that 5? Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was 4. Insufficient resources. Right after I finish saying we have plenty of resources. Thank you, irony. Perfect timing. I'm gonna have to build the stone later. It's gonna look so terrible. But protecting my people is more important than making something that looks aesthetically pleasing right now. I just gotta bite the bullet and deal with it. That's alright. The people are more important. It's for the people. Yeah, I need to get some of this extra stuff. Merchant. Hello. What have you to sell me? I can sell you some wood. Why not? I'll take 20 wood. I have plenty of it. And I am constantly rejuvenating it because I made it to be sustainable. Okay, so that was 5. I was at 4. So. I think I clicked on something. What did I do? Uh-oh. Okay. Well, we got that one up. It's not exactly where I wanted it to be, but... Oh. Oh, shuckety darn. I don't have enough time to get that up. Oh no. Merchant, I want to check you one more time before you go. Stone. I don't want to sell my stone here. Okay. Well, thank you for stopping by. We'll see you next time. I will try to sell you more goods. Everybody's running around with food. Do I have... I have space, right? I do. Why are you running around with so much food? Oh no, that dragon is coming. That dragon is coming soon. We are not 100% ready yet. I think I'm going to want to build towards a military soon. But we're going to take care of these two things. And I think I'm going to have to call it for the... What? Oh, wait. Okay. For those of you that saw this, I'm sorry. I know one person in particular who was probably yelling at the screen telling me that there was a fire burning in my town. And to you, I say you should join me as like the chief of the fire police. Because we need some fire people. Because I'm clearly not doing terribly well at it. But I know who you are. And I'm sorry. You're going to be irritated with me. I fixed it. It just was a little bit later than I wanted to. Because I didn't notice it happened to begin with. Oh, we came so close to finishing the wall today, too. That was my primary goal. Got some more housing up. Well, that was good. Wasn't exactly perfect, though. And I'm going to do a church and a well over here, too. So... I think I can get 1, 2, 3, 4. I could do more right in here, but I'm going to use this 4 space. Might have some down pieces in here, maybe let some trees grow or something in there. But I think I'm going to stick a well. Oh, I need coverage in the corner too, so well will be over here. And we'll stick the other one here. And we're going to do a... Oh, we're not quite ready for it yet. So, I'm going to do a tavern right here, right behind the well. And I'm going to stick a library right in front of it too, so we utilize that 4 space. Town, tavern, because it's going to get kind of packed back here. That dragon is coming. I feel like it's just taunting me and it's taken forever. That was all I had. Ooh, that wasn't much. I had so much stone to begin with and I was going to use it for all the infrastructure and look at this hodgepodge mess. Dragon is coming. Where is it though? There it is. It was sighted. I sighted it first, though. Incoming dragon. See, I knew it. It was going to come right there with that tower. I didn't get it built fast enough. It's gonna come up. I think I just saw a ballista. Yeah, the ballista shot. I already got some damage. You get it, ballista and arrows. Shoot it down. Oh, fire right on my orchard. Don't let it survive. Oh. Ooh, it's getting scary. Yes, perfect. Are you gonna land on anything? Okay. Land on the rock. Land on the rock. Goodbye, little Charizard. I defeated it. Well, I didn't. These guys did. These fine ladies and gentlemen, they did a great job. Now we have the Viking attack. One thing at a time. You guys did good. It's not over yet. As soon as we're done, I'll throw you another festival. I promise. We could do it. They're going to come from over here somewhere, aren't they? Right in this corner. There's a lot of fog. That's hard to see. I might have to fix that if there's a setting for it, because that is really hard to see through. Oh, sweet! Congratulations! Isleshire is now a bustling city! A thriving city has been crafted, has been created through your fine leadership. Yay! I'll go right to the castle and see if they have any other advice for me. What do we have? Happy and content. Perhaps we could raise... Well, yeah, but what's the point in raising the taxes? I probably could drop it a little bit. I'm going to do the exact opposite because we're doing fairly well on finances. Well, yes, you just told me that, and I just told you I'm doing the exact opposite. Thank you very much. Alright, so, in my quibbing with the inanimate AI, I missed the opportunity to continue to grow this. No. There we go. Ooh, that's another great coverage. I could grow them a lot higher, but I don't want to go too high. I feel like that's really cheaty. It's kind of cheesy to be able to abuse the towers that way. Those are already pretty high towers. Like bigger than my castle. Let's get that off the screen. That coloration is just so much blue. If I wanted blue, I'd go out here. Or I'd go find that whale, which I never did name. I need a name for that whale. I don't know where it went though. So early on in the series, we saw a whale that was kind of out in the middle of the water. We're gonna give him a name, but I never did. We grow more food than we can store. Is that a time duration issue? Is it... What is the actual issue with it? We got the attack coming in, so I don't want people to go too far out. I'd rather have you build the ballista tower. Huh. I gotta figure out what's up with this food thing. We have to expand more of the housing. We're just not getting there fast enough. Town, manor. Yep, the door's on that side. And then chop this. Chop, chop, chop. Chop, 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 chop. Chop, chop, chop. Alright, so we expect the Viking attack to come soon. We filled up in people. So we gotta expand. We're still doing that. Working on this section here to continue. I think I actually might do a little like outcropping here with the wall. And do a section in there where it's got more towers to defend this section. Because they could come in through here. And if they do, it could be dangerous because I don't know what they're going to want to hit first. Those Vikings like to pillage and they like to burn. They burned down my houses. They burned down a lot of my wall last time. I'm not happy with them for that. Let's see. I think I'm going to have an open section in there once we get to it. That's all my stone. Ooh, are we going to get this done before the Viking attack? Where is it? -1 year. That is concerning. I know you are out there somewhere. My people will remain vigilant and watch for you. What? How are you we have more food than we can handle in the harvest season. And people are starving? I think they're trying to go for the bakeries first. Alright, I'll have to place a couple bakeries over here. Let's get one more of those. And we're going to throw an archer tower up on there. How high is that? Ooh, no, I'm going to do one more. I like them to be fairly close. But let's get that building done first. That dragon is coming back in so quick. 6 years. That is so much quicker than I think the other one was. 'Cause last time it was like 12 years. They must be decreasing in frequency. Increasing in frequency. Decreasing in the time between attacks. Gotta get that verbiage right. English. It's so hard. And I'm saying that as a person who learned English since I was a kid. It's still hard. It's gotta be even more difficult for people learning it as a second language. I'm sorry if you ever had to take English. It is hard. Man, everything just... It's like we're flopping back and forth. Are we doing projects that take a lot of wood? Okay, then our stone builds up. And then we do a bunch of stone stuff, and then we don't have enough to finish it, and then wood builds back up. It's just crazy. How much are we actually producing? 120 positive. 76 positive. We're doing negative on food now? Okay. Okay, let's check the merchant quick. Click on you. Sure, we'll go with as many as I can. Complete the sale. I don't need the money, but that's okay. We've got advice. Vikings are coming. Oh, wow. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ships. And you guys have catapults on the back. Don't get close enough to hit anything, please. Don't think I'm ready for that. Hey, I got a random island out here. Should put a lighthouse on that or ships might sink. Well, those ones can sink. I want those ones to sink. Okay, I'm not sure. That's a whole nother issue. We grow more food than we can store, yet our people were starving last year. Do I need another marketplace in here? I think I do, to redistribute the food. Now I have to worry about lightning attacks. I think I am going to still end up doing some more towers over here. So this one was fairly well damaged. Wow, that's land, not the actual units. And of course, they're burning my walls. You evil, evil people. I do not like you. I don't think they're going to survive very long. These guys might have a much better chance because... Ew, people could not get anywhere close to this fast enough. Okay, they're taking good damage over there. That's fine. We've got walls being burned on. Ow. See, the wood ones just burn way too quick. Are Are these my people? Yeah, they're running all the way out here to grab water. Oh my, that's way too far. That's way too far. Okay. Wow. That was a lot of damage. I think we did a good job of fending it off. How are we on happiness? Alright. I'm giving you the festival I promised. Let's take care of that. Alright, so that I think is going to wrap it up for today. Next time we're going to work on fixing those walls. We'll make sure to build even more defenses. I got to keep expanding the houses every time. And we got to get some way of... I think I might do another housing section out here so that there's people frequently over here. So they can hit those walls a lot faster. So we don't have that big lag time. Because it was too late to respond to those fires. See, that the one person who's going to get mad at me for that fire earlier. I need you to come and help me with the fires. Please. Help me. Help me with my people. I don't want things to burn down and them to be vulnerable. Alright. Well, anyways. I think that'll be it for today. Thank you all for joining me. And if you have any suggestions on what I should do or how I could improve things, leave it in the comments below. Thanks again, everyone. And I hope to see you again next time. Bye.